Okay, everyone, so go ahead and take a deep breath. So we're gonna just start out with some deep breaths. And during this time, you just go ahead and clear your head. And let me start my clock first. All right. So go ahead, clear your head. And first we're gonna put our feet together. So feet together, eyes are closed, everything loose, no tension. Take a deep breath in, breathe, and let it go. One more, deep breath in. Let your head go back with this breath. Let it go. And now we're gonna open our legs. Now you can go ahead and open the eyes. And now we're gonna open our arms up and we're gonna bend our knees and the arms up go up to the sky. Let your chest go back, hands go to center. Keep breathing, guys. So you wanna have that chest go up and then back down. Okay, so let's do another one. Bend your knees, hands up to the sky. Now hands flat, and we're gonna push forward and let the back go back. Hands go back down. Now our feet are together. We're gonna do the same thing. Hands up, palms are flat, and we're gonna push forward. Hands are gonna go back above our head, and now by the side and let them roll down. Okay, you can see I'm a little bit tight. I just got off the court, so my body's like, So roll down, hang there, and breathe, and you're gonna feel yourself go further. So we're gonna take one more breath. Breathe in, let it go, and you'll feel yourself drop a little bit further. Bend those knees, and straight back up. Bend them again, and straight back up. I'm gonna go sideways so you can see this demo. Now let your head drop, straight back up, down, and straight back up. Now we're gonna go all the way down. Let those heels come up, and then straighten. We're already getting into our active stretching. Heels are up, then straighten. One more time. Heels are up, then straighten. All right, we're gonna go back to our wide stance, and we're gonna do a little bit of active stretching here. So, with a little strength. We're in our squat here, and we're gonna let our arms circle. So let those arms circle, and you're gonna feel your quads working a little bit. And that's gonna warm them up so that way we can actually get a better stretch. Now those arms are gonna circle backwards. Keep holding that position, because guess what, in a second we're gonna go a little bit deeper. And then big circles. Big circles back. We're gonna do a couple more. Now I always lose track, so apologies up front. I'm sorry. Now back forward, keep that squat. Okay, then the legs are gonna come together a little bit more, but we're still gonna squat. So the legs are forward, we're still squatting, and we're gonna raise up. So now we're getting a little active work, opening up our back and our chest. And you should feel your arms getting that little workout right now. And then to the side. Now we're gonna do 10. 3 more, and then we're gonna go back. So stretching is an extremely important part of well-being. I find that when I'm a lot looser, I feel so much better. Okay, well done. Now we're gonna open our legs again. And now we're gonna go to the side, open up, back to center. We're gonna do that quickly. 2 more. Other side. Now we're gonna put this into a combo, guys. On to the other side. Now we're gonna go to center. And so you can see me, you're gonna hug yourself. So now we're gonna get this upper back moving. So it's almost like when you're on the ground and you're doing a cat camel. This is an upward cat camel. And hug the whole world. Hug yourself and hug the whole world. And one more time, hug yourself and hug the whole world. Okay, now that we're there, we're gonna use all those different moves into the same thing. So we're gonna hug ourselves, then we're gonna go to the side and back to center. Other way, hug yourself side and center. Notice how I'm bending my knees. When we hug ourselves, side, center, we're gonna go opposite, hug ourselves, side, center. Challenge our quads again while we stretch our inner thighs. So just go ahead and put those elbows on the outside of your legs and let it hang. So we're going ahead and getting our inner thighs here, and it should feel good. And now we're doing active stretching. This is what I do before I warm up on the court, doing some static stretching, which is where you hold it. And active stretching is when you're moving through the movements to get the body warm. So now we're gonna actively stretch here. All right, go ahead and put that pressure on. Well done. Now we're gonna keep the left leg straight, bend the right, touch the ground with your palm flat with your left hand, and reach up to the sky. You got this. Okay, so now we're gonna bend this left one too. A lot of movement here, and back up. We're gonna thread the needle, bend that left knee, and back up. Thread the needle, back up. Other side. So first we're gonna start down and then back up. Guess what we're working on? Our rotation here. So a lot of times we don't have enough rotation in our thoracic, so then it causes problems with our lower back. That's why we're paying a lot of attention to our upper back too. So go ahead and thread the needle, bend both legs, back up, both legs are straight. Thread the needle again, then back up one more time, bend both knees, and that arm goes up. Now stay there, and we're gonna go back flat, and then we're gonna bend down. Arms are gonna go forward. The palms are facing the sky. Same thing. One more time, and back down. Now we're gonna stretch out our arms. A lot of times people are ignoring their arms, but you have to do those too. We're gonna challenge our legs in a squat. So we're gonna hold this arm position here. So go ahead and cross your left arm in front of your body. Right arm goes in front. Now, a lot of times if you wanna stretch, today we're gonna do active stretching, but a lot of times in our stretching, we can do stretching that is also very therapeutic. And that's when we hold the stretch. Go ahead and switch arms. We hold the stretch for 30 seconds or more. And that's when you're gonna feel some deep release, and you're gonna also gain more flexibility. And with that, you're gonna also feel these amazing endorphins release. So a lot of times I'll do that after practice and after my training day, and you'd be amazed on what it do for you. We won't be able to do this today. I'll come back with you, hopefully, and do this again. Now we're gonna stay there. Give your legs a break, come back up, and we're gonna go back down and get the triceps. So a lot of times people ask me, what is the secret to your success? What's the secret of your longevity? I've been playing pro since I was 14 years old, and now I am 39, so that's a lot of years. Go ahead and switch. And my secret to that longevity is not only taking care of my body in every way, shape, and form. Okay, and now we're gonna come out of it. Now we're gonna go to our quads. So what we're gonna do here, and this is gonna be hard, so balance yourself. I'm gonna finish that thought I was on earlier. This is my toughest one. So go ahead, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze this quad, and we're gonna squeeze the glute. And we're gonna pull towards our leg, and you're gonna see you're gonna get a much deeper stretch. Squeeze the quad, squeeze the glute, pull towards. You're gonna get a nice deep stretch. You should feel it all the way up to here too. Okay, switch. So the secret to my longevity is taking care of my whole body. And that includes, I stretch twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. So I stretch before practice, and I stretch after practice. Then I stretch after my gym. And then if I can add another stretching session of 30 minutes or so, I'll do that. Keep squeezing. Well done. Now we're gonna go into an active stretch for our hip flexors. So hip flexors are extremely important to keep loose because that's what affects our lower back. If these are tight, this is gonna hurt. So that's why we're gonna really focus on the hip flexors today. So you're gonna go deep into the squat and we're gonna go active. So we're gonna bend into it like so, and then we're gonna hold it at the end, and we're gonna hold it while we're stretching overhead and stretching backwards. Okay, keep bending into it, just follow me. So in taking care of your whole body, you have to take care of not only what you eat and how you move, but how you recover. So stretching is extremely important. Massage is extremely important. Now we're gonna hold it and we're gonna bend to the side. So as you can see, I'm wearing my wonderful Zeal shirt, and I sit on the board of a company called Zeal because I absolutely believe that stretching is an active part of recovery. So, and massage is also an active part of recovery. And Zeal does in-home massage as well as corporate solutions. So it's extremely important that you take care of yourself in your recovery process so you have longevity and also you age well. Okay, so you should have felt that also in your quads. We're gonna switch sides. So lean into it again, keep bouncing. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. You can do that, bravo. I'm 6'1". I can't get all the way there. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Why? We don't ask for less challenges, we ask for more skills. Keep bouncing, then hold it. So I encourage every person not only to work hard and train hard on something you enjoy, find something you enjoy doing for your activity. And we're gonna go back. But also to recover and treat your body well afterwards. Okay, now we're just gonna warm up our hips actively, and then we're gonna go to the ground. Okay, so we're gonna swing our hips like so. So we're gonna pretend we're ballerinas, and we're gonna swing back and forth, and that's also gonna require some balance. Now, in order to balance, I recommend picking one spot and staring at that spot, and that way you can have your balance. That helps. Now we're gonna go side to side to open up those hips. And other side, I was losing that. Woo! Swing it, and then we're gonna go side to side. Having a hard time talking and holding this one. Okay, now we're gonna go to a figure 4 position, and we're gonna squat into a stretch like so. So I'm gonna focus my eyes downward. We're gonna hold that. So go ahead and take some deep breaths. And remember, during our stretching, we should always be breathing. Do not hold your breath. And onto the other side. Now this is my bad balance side. It also happens to be my tightest hip. And keep squatting into it, and you're applying some overpressure with that right elbow. Keep going. Well done. Now we're gonna hit the ground. I hope you can see me. If not, I will adjust my camera. Maybe I'll adjust it anyway. It's a one-woman show.
This is awesome. This is amazing.
Woohoo, thank you. Okay, so go ahead and get down, and guess what? I'm not gonna just let you rest. We're gonna have to do a little bit of strengthening. So we're gonna do a little strengthening while we do our stretch. Okay, so we're gonna go for some regular sit-ups. And you're just gonna follow along with me. Now, core strength is extremely important. to have a strong lower back, so go ahead and do the sit-up. Now we're gonna hold it. And as we hold it, we're gonna work on opening up our chest. We're gonna lift one leg, then lift the other, then back down. Hug yourself. Bring those knees into your chest. Let one knee go. I feel like I need to move my camera a little, meet my mat a little bit, so you guys keep holding that knee to your chest while I adjust, so that way hopefully it's a little bit better view and you don't see just legs first. I think that's better. Okay, so hold that leg, then let that leg go out. So let it go all the way out. And now we're gonna circle with this leg and we're gonna raise our upper body. So circle with the leg, circle with the leg. One more time. Now stay up and we're gonna do some hamstring kicks. So this is where we're warming up our hamstring before we give it a stretch. Now we're gonna stay at in range and keep kicking. Back, 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 relax the head. Grab your leg, your wherever feels comfortable. I have it on the calf here. Let it go out one more time. And now we're gonna bend it up. You're gonna hold your leg by your knee. Now bring your foot down by your knee, so your foot is parallel with the knee. Let that drop out, arms go out. Then overhead, we're gonna raise up and touch our toes. Breathe into it, one more deep breath. And back down. Now raise up again, then back down. So we're actively warming up our hip. You should feel that hip stretching. We're getting some ab work and also that back on the left side. One more time, arms go to the side and back up. Now we're gonna switch legs. As we switch, we're gonna have one leg down, one leg up. The head comes up, keep that head up, leg down, one leg up, one leg down, one leg up. Last one, leave the left leg down, pull the leg into your chest. Well done. Now we're gonna straighten the leg. Arm is gonna support the leg here. Let me switch again so that way you can see me. Arm is gonna support the leg here. And you're gonna let it fall out. And once again, we're gonna come up and do our circles. Stay up, stay up. And now we're gonna pull this leg back and go to our active stretch of our hamstring here. Now in range, pulse, 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 pulse. Hold that stretch. Remember, keep breathing. As I'm directing you on the techniques here, continue to keep breathing. So I'm speaking, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't be breathing. So hold that out. And then pull that leg in so we can get our upper hamstring and adductor. Go ahead and hug your legs in. Let both legs go down. And cross your leg over. So arms stay flat. Cross that leg over. So you should feel a stretch in that back. Go straight again. Cross that leg over. Breathe into it so that way you can release. Breathe again. And now we're gonna go a little bit faster. Leg goes up and the other side. Leg goes up, the other side. One more each side. And now we're gonna go to our side, and what we're gonna do is called a clock. So your knees are gonna come up. Let me lower my camera even more, I think, so you can see me just a little bit better. So you guys go ahead and get on your sides, and the knees are gonna go up. I think that's better, yep. So those knees are gonna go up, and you're gonna be flat like this. And we're really just gonna go do a clock. So let your head rest, and we're gonna open up. So this is getting our upper thoracic that we talked about, that upper back open. And we're gonna reverse it one time. And then we're gonna go to the center, and we're gonna open all the way up. And this is called a open book. Take a deep breath. Let it hang, well done. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So we're gonna clock in one direction, then we're gonna go ahead and clock in the other. Knees are up to the chest, not up to the chest, but a little above 90 degrees. Let that head rest. That's one clock. Now we're gonna go counterclockwise. Well, actually that was clockwise for me, wherever you are. Then we're gonna open that book. It's a good book. Let's do one more open book with a bent elbow. Hand goes behind the head, open book, oh, with a bent elbow. That's nice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get, this is my favorite stretch because it feels good, but it looks crazy. We're gonna get our inner thighs here. So go ahead and let those slide. My dream is to one day actually be able to go all the way flat and just go there and hang there for a second. Hang and breathe. Sometimes my mom comes in over, we're in quarantine together, so she'll come over and comment on my workouts. Sometimes she'll join, but I don't see her today. Now we're gonna come up, balance our weight here, and we're gonna slide out. There are some days where you can use stretching. Hold that. And also in this stretch, you can also vary the position. So when you're stretching at home, you can go forward or go more backwards to get other angles. Today, we're just gonna go straight out. We're gonna go to the other side so that leg goes out. You use your body to balance how low you get. See, my hip here is so tight that I'm not getting the stretch that I need, but I'll get there. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into our quads. Not our quads, I'm sorry. A little more hamstring, a little more hip, and we're gonna end on some breathing. So go ahead and get into this position, and we're gonna lean into it. Push your right leg forward, left leg forward, right arm is on the ground. And you're gonna lean into it, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna lean into it, and then come back. So a lot of times, there are days where we feel tired and it's hard to work out, and those are good days to do something like active stretching, because you're gonna challenge your body a little bit with some strength work. You give your body the rest that you need. Okay, now on this one, we're gonna go to a pigeon pose. So hold that pose, go down, and when you go down, you breathe. So take 5 deep breaths. Let your head rest. So on those days where you're tired, it's okay to modify the exercise, to listen to your body. So those are great days to do stretching, do a Pilates, do a yoga. Now we're gonna come up, so support yourself, both hands. Support your body in the left hand now, and then reach up to the sky, to the side, and then reach back. We get those hip flexors again. Well done. Same thing to the other side. So we're gonna go forward into it, then we're gonna go back. So you feel that hamstring? We're getting that leg straight, forward, and back. The important part is listening to your body. Growing up, my parents were my teachers. So a lot of times you can have sports parents and they don't listen. They don't listen to the kid, they don't listen to the body. I was fortunate to have parents who taught me, if it hurts, stop. first, if it hurts, modify the exercise. So let's, for example, if you're doing biceps, if you're in pain, go to a lower weight. If it still hurts, stop the exercise. So that's an example of modifying and then stopping. Now we're gonna hold that one, and then we're gonna go into our pigeon here. So exercise should not be pain. Pain is not gain. That's a myth. You're in pain, you're not gaining, you're actually gonna get hurt. And then you're gonna be out and not doing something hopefully that you love, an activity. So hold this and continue to breathe. Let everything go. Take those deep breaths. Now we're gonna come back up. We're supporting our bodies with both of those arms. Now support your weight on the right arm. Head goes above. I hope you guys are feeling invigorated and relaxed at the same time. It's a weird juxtaposition, but it's true. It does happen with active stretching. Okay, now we're gonna do some cat camels. So we're gonna go into our camel, and we're gonna go to our cat. One more, let that head hang. Okay, so I think we have gotten to every exercise here. So now is our moment for reflection. So just go ahead and we're gonna touch our toes first. Go forward, yep, that's better. So go ahead, touch our toes, and we're gonna let that hang. You guys hang and keep breathing. So now we did something very healthy for our bodies. And every day should be something in where we practice something healthy, whether that is our thoughts, whether that is in what we eat, whether is that in the joy we bring, or whether it's the joy we bring others. And the activities we do should bring joy as well. So when you're working out, when you're active, make sure it's something that you enjoy. Okay, now your hands are gonna go up to the sky. Let's close those eyes. Take some deep breaths there. Open the arms and let them drop. Then go ahead and lay back. So if you are doing activities that you do not enjoy, if you don't enjoy weightlifting, if you don't enjoy cardio, modify and continue to explore until you find something that you enjoy. Exercise should be enjoyable. You guys continue to breathe as we finish this. Exercise should be something enjoyable and something that is relieving stress, especially during this time of uncertainty and COVID. We can use exercise, recovery, stretching, and massage as our friend. So find something you love. I honestly recommend tennis. I promise you I'm not biased, but if you don't want to play tennis, make sure you're breathing. If you don't want to play tennis, find something that you love, and I promise you your workouts will be so much better. Okay, guys, that is the end of our stretching session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit of sweat. I hope that you felt your body release some also. And I am so excited to have been able to do this with you.